What's up, my dudes? And welcome back. This one is going to be kind of all over the place as I don't really have a specific area that I want to focus on, but we have a lot to do, so we're just going to get into it. I do end up getting a very rare item at some point in the video. I won't say where, but just know it's juicy. We are starting this one out at 1147 collections logged and rank 1260. Please like the video and drop a sub if you're new so you don't miss any future grinds or methods I may showcase, and let's get into the video. Okay, so we are starting this video off with doing some clue scrolls. After our Barrows grind, we have several elite clues to do. We have 5 on the ground here, 4 on the ground here, and then 1 wilderness. I color my wilderness ones a different color so I know that it is a wilderness step. Also, I have them colored a different color in my inventory as well. They're actually white, so I know immediately if it's a wilderness step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think we have 3 clues. 2 clues. We have 2 clues left to do. When I'm doing a clue out here, I obviously try to only bring 3 items. I always bring the max cape for the POH telly because I have the obelisk in my house. The blowpipe because it can kill a Bandosian guard or an Armadillion guard, because obviously if it's an Armadillion guard, it's flying, so you can't use melee. Basically, I always have protect item on. If a PKer was to attack me, what I would do is I would drop the spade, and that means I have the clue, the royal seed pod, and 2 other items. So that's 4 items total. With protect item on, I would keep everything. Also, I would try to destroy the royal seed pod while I'm getting attacked, or if I can just destroy it quick enough, then I'll definitely only have 3 items on, and even if I get smited, I'll keep all of my items. And another casket. That means we have 1 clue left to do. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half, and we have 1 clue left to do. Love spending a couple hours doing clues. That was sarcasm, by the way. Oh, I also have menu entry swapper set on the Royal Seed Pod, so I can shift click to destroy it, and then spam click the number 1. So having shift click also helps make it a little bit faster. And the last casket. Also, we get an emerald. I will pick that up just for myself. All right, that was all the clues completed. How many caskets do we have? We have 40. Like I said in previous videos, I keep 1 casket in my bank as a placeholder, so technically we have 39 elite caskets, 61 hards, 15 mediums, and 18 easies. And now let's go do a farm run. All right, Redwood, give me the pet. This time the lucky time. The drop rate for the pet from a redwood tree is 1 in 5k. It is the same for a spirit tree as well. So I actually do those too. I actually do dig up all of my spirit trees and then replant them. I'd hardly ever use those teleports anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I still use my spirit seeds because of the drop rate for Tingleroot. And the drop rate for Tingleroot from Hispori is 1 in 7k. That is why we also do Hispori runs. All right, Hispori, come on.
Nope.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this one off with doing some Slayer. We got a Lizardman Shaman task a long time ago now. We haven't done Slayer in a while. But yeah, so we have 106 to kill. We are still looking for the Dragon Warhammer. As I said in previous episodes, I actually got a Dragon Warhammer a very, very long time ago before the collection log ever came out. I have to get it again, unfortunately, so that is why we are still doing this. It used to be 1 in 5k drop chance, now it is a 1 in 3k, so that's good. Enough rambling, I am going to get into it, and we are going to do our Slayer task and hopefully pull a Dragon Warhammer. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking about plugins, and several of you have been asking about my custom ones, such as drop sounds and things like that. I will release those when my channel gets up to 1K subscribers.
Boring.
I know, sell out, right? Flame me. But I actually worked pretty hard on finding these sounds and then converting the files and editing and exporting them, blah, blah, blah. And not only that, but if I told you exactly where to find them, then you would have to do the same process that I did, which I can't exactly explain on YouTube, number one. And number two, even if I held your hand and walked you through it, there's going to be quite a few people who didn't understand something and therefore it won't work. And also, you obviously run the risk of downloading something that is malicious, and that's the last thing that I want for my viewers. Make sure you are safe and only download things from a trusted source. I will go over what I think are useful plugins you can just install from the RuneLite plugin hub, but my custom stuff I will save for when we hit 1K subs. Just hit the button, man. That'd be really cool. Okay, thank you. And I will include my sounds and stuff as a downloadable file, probably like in my Discord or something, since I wouldn't be able to post them here, in case you just wanted my exact copy instead of having to find them and convert, export, and go through that whole process like I did.
I got you, homie.
But that's totally up to you. But one of the really OP plugins that I use is called Inventory Setups. What it does is it will literally save your inventory and gear setup. You won't ever have to remember how many prayer potions you bring to a boss anymore, or the exact gear you brought the last time you went to whatever boss you saved a setup for. It's insanely OP, solely because you won't ever forget to bring a rock hammer to gargoyles anymore, which I know for a fact you have done that before. We all have. But it is insanely OP. Highly recommend this one.
Slayer task completed.
And then obviously, like this aggression timer right here, I have a minute 20 left on my aggression timer. Do you see this yellow line? This like yellow line that's going around my screen? This is the area of the aggression timer, right? So I'll just kind of reset it. So if I step over this line right now, you'll see this timer right here reset. So let's step over. See, now it's at 10 minutes. It just reset. It's really nice having that line there too, because say you're trying to AFK something and you want to reset the timer so that things will continue to be aggressive to you. So you knowing where that line is, you can just step over it and come right back and it'll reset the timer. So that means you can AFK for 10 more minutes.
Slayer task completed.
Okay, so we just got the Skeletal Wyverns task. We're going to swap it for the Basilisk task. We're going to do the Basilisk task first. And our first superior of the task. I have to turn off the Slayer plugin and then turn it back on so it changes its color. But cool, we got our first superior. GL to me.
Another
Yeah, it's typical. And there it is, 37 million attack XP.
Slayer task completed.
Cave Kraken, you know, I haven't had Cave Kraken in a very long time. That's a really chill task. Like, as you see, I've already greenlogged it. So, like, I don't need anything from here. We're kind of getting to that stage of the game where a lot of places that I'm going to get, I'm already greenlogged at. And, you know, I'm kind of limited on my blocks and stuff. So, we're kind of at that point where we're going to have to do some things that we don't need anything from, unfortunately. That's just kind of how the game goes. But, yeah, we're going to keep this task and we're going to end up doing this one probably later. I think I'm going to do the Skeletal Wyverns task now, and we'll do the Cave Kraken later.
Slayer task completed.
And this is why I do these Skeletal Wyverns tasks. That didn't take very long at all. That took us about 40 minutes to do that task. Okay, we still got more wyverns. I guess Konar's just in a wyvern mood today. This is good, actually. We are still looking for the wyvern visage. So the only time that I kill Fossil Island wyverns is whenever I get it on task. So we're going to keep this one. This is good. Have any of you guys had this step yet? This elite clue step all the way on top of Proud Spire? Dude, this step freaking sucks. Since when do you get random events while you're in combat? I've noticed that recently. Like, what the hell is up with that, dude? I don't remember getting random events while I was in combat. Typically, it would happen right after you got out of combat. At least we're not missing out on randoms. You guys probably already know this, but you do want to pray melee against these guys. If you pray mage, it cuts the damage in half. However, their max hit with melee is higher than their mage attack, so it's actually better to protect from melee from these guys. In case you guys were wondering why I'm praying melee, that is why.
Slayer task completed.
I guess let's see if we can get it back to back. I wouldn't mind a back-to-back Fossil Island Wyvern task. Obviously, I plan whenever I get the Wyvern Visage, I'm going to be blocking Fossil Island Wyverns from then on. I will unblock Fire Giants to block those for sure. Let's see what the next task is going to be. Can we get a back-to-back? Nice, we can. Okay, well, that's what we're going to do then. That was pretty lucky. Before we do the second Fossil Island Wyverns task, we're going to go do our farm run because we need to go do a farm run. Also, the plugin for this that I use is called Time Tracking Reminder. This is really helpful just to let you know when it's time for you to do a farm run, you know? You don't have to go check on your herbs, your trees to see when they're ready. Like, it'll just tell you. Like, I can be on a Slayer task and it'll pop up and say ready and let me know to go do a farm run. So super helpful plugin. Highly recommend this one. If you like the way, because I use a see-through chat, but as you can see, the opacity of the chat is kind of darker. So it looks black almost, but it's still kind of somewhat see-through. This is called Chat Box Opacity. You can download that one from the plugin hub as well. $94 herbs this farm run. All right, now to go back and do our second Fossil Island Wyvern task. When do you start getting randoms while you're in combat, bro? Like, I've gotten like 4 now. I swear that used to not be a thing.
Slayer task completed.
Unfortunately, we didn't get the Wyvern Visage, which is to be expected. That's a very rare drop. All right, let's see what we get next. Mithril Dragons, sweet. This is another good set. We're pretty much already geared up for Mithril Dragons too. This is pretty much the same setup that I take for Mithril Dragons. So we are still looking for a Dragon Full Helm. Most people, I would assume, are still looking for a Dragon Full Helm. You get, obviously, if you don't know, you get the Dragon Full Helm. You can get it from just killing Mithril Dragons. It's like extremely rare. It's like 1 in 32k or something. It's like super rare from just killing them, but it's possible. But the main way that you get a Dragon Full Helm is from killing Mithril Dragons, and they will sometimes drop chewed bones. I forget the drop rate on chewed bones, but they will sometimes drop chewed bones, and you sacrifice the chewed bones on a pyre. Once you sacrifice them, there's a much better drop chance of getting the Dragon Full Helm from that. So it's they're kind of like still dragons in a way. Whenever you get assigned Mithril Dragons, it won't be a whole lot of them. I'm only getting 28 this task. There won't be a whole lot. So I will never block them. I'll just go knock out the task because it is fairly easy and doesn't take as much time as a lot of other tasks do. So yeah, we're just gonna go knock that out now. By the way, we do already have all of the ancient pages, so I don't know. I didn't think that you could get them after you've already gotten them before, but I guess you can. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've greenlogged that, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, any ancient pages that we get, we don't need them. We already have all of them. Nice. We finally got some chewed bones. So that is number 3 total that we have, because we have 2 in the bank.
Slayer task completed.
Well, we got 1 chewed bones that task. That was 1100 tasks completed in a row, and that was for 500 Slayer points. All right, guys, you ready? Once I hit check health here, we will be 124 million farming XP.
Yay!
One day, hopefully, one day before the end of my IRL life, we will get the pet. Exactly 100 herbs this farm run. All right, Redwood, be nice to me today. Give me the pet. Man. Come on, Hispori. Don't let me down. Give me the pet. So we are going to switch things up a bit and go hit up the Rev Cave and see if we can't pull any logs from there. I don't have anything on the log for revs. I've only killed 97 of them, and I only have the ether and the teleports on the log right now, so we're going to try our luck there, because it's pretty late right now. I know it's good money to kill revs, but the last time I went, I was only able to kill a few before a PKer would interrupt me, and it just kind of got annoying, so I left it, but we are going to try it out again and see what happens. As soon as I got there to the Rev Caves, there was one of those Maledictus, quote-unquote bosses, if you will. It's kind of like a superior, I guess, for revs. And as soon as I walked in, everybody's telling away, so I figured I'd just kill it. I've never killed one of these before. You're actually supposed to pray range against them. Like I said, I've never killed one of these before. I'm just kind of winging it. But you're supposed to pray range against them and then move out of their slam attack, which I'm pretty sure is a magic attack, but you just want to pray range the whole time and move. That's pretty much all the mechanics to this fight, if I'm not mistaken. I looked it up afterwards. I probably should have looked it up before I went, but you know, I was just winging it, man. I was just going out trying to have some fun. But yeah, as soon as we got there, there was a Maledictus Rev, so I figured why the hell not, you know? I'll just kill it and see what happens. Well, we got a freaking ancient emblem. What do you know? New collection log. Let's go, dude. It's the 500k one. Nothing huge, but so yeah, we didn't get to stay there very long. We literally killed 4 orcs and we had a PKer come and try and TB us. So we just got out of there pretty quick and I decided to not go back. It's kind of annoying. Like, that's why I've never really killed revs in the past, is because there's just so many PKers, man. Like, you get there and then you have to telly or you have to tank. And then you go back and you just get there and then you have to telly or tank, and it's just a hassle. It's just super annoying in my opinion. I mean, obviously the PKers are fine, like the wilderness is fine. I mean, that's what it's there for. It's just not really, if you're there to try and get collection logs or if you're there to actually kill the revs, it's not that fun, man. I mean, you can try to anti-PK and stuff, sure, but while you're trying to anti-PK, like that's what most of your time is going to be taken up by, is anti-PKing, and you're just kind of wasting time on not getting any collection logs. So that's just my thought process on it. We're actually going to go try and kill some Chaos Fanatic. We're going to go see how that area of the wilderness is. But yeah, I haven't killed the Chaos Fanatic very much at all. I've only killed it 25 times for the combat achievements. We still need both of the shards, the Odium shard one and the Malediction shard one. There we go. There's one. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and go bank. Can't believe that was Synq. I'm not gonna stay and try and like anti-PK, bro. I don't even have an anti-PK set up. So for any of you that don't know who Synq is, he is a very established streamer and content creator. He was world first for obtaining Blood Torva. Make sure to go drop him a sub and follow on Twitch, but why you bully me, bro? Synq, if you are watching this, were you just trying to steal a world, bro? I feel like you were just trying to steal a world.
Why you bully me?
That's alright, buddy. I will let you have it. I mean, if he's gonna go sit at Chaos Fanatic, what I might do is I might go to Crazy Archaeologist. Alright, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go kill Crazy Archaeologist, since Synq, I guess, wants to kill Chaos Fanatic for some reason. I mean, he might just be PKing. We'll go check out Crazy Archaeologist. We'll see if we can't get something over there. We do still need everything from Crazy Archaeologist, which is kind of crazy. We've done 118 kills with nothing so far, so... Finally, man, 244 KC to get our first item. Alright guys, so with that fedora from Crazy Archaeologist, that puts us up to 1150 collections logged. We have exactly 250 KC at the Crazy Archaeologist, and that was the fedora. We still have a couple items to get there. At Chaos Fanatic, we only have 62 kills there. We weren't able to stay there super long. We did like 3 trips, I think. We only have 1 item left to get here anyway, and 62 kills, so that's pretty nice. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go do something else, and what we're gonna be doing is we are actually going to go and do some tithe farm, only because I only have 1 item left to get there, which is the Grey Caller's can. We're just gonna go get that real quick and green log this place so I don't have to worry about it anymore. The fertilizer is completely useless. You don't need it. If you've never done tithe farm before, basically what you do is I start here and I go left, right, left, right, left, right, all the way down. And then I come down here to this one. And the reason why we come down here to this one is because we're gonna go straight down, and then we're going to come over here and come straight back up. Since we're coming back up here, it's a shorter distance run from here to here. But anyways, we're going to get started here, and I will check back whenever we have enough points to buy the Grey Caller's can. Alright, so that is the first 100 Loganova fruit, and you just deposit them in the sack for a pretty big farming XP drop. So, and whenever you put 100 in, you get a couple bonus points, which is kind of nice. No, 3 more points. No. All right, well, we'll just do 1 more run, and we'll go grab the Grey Caller's can. Now that we've done 1 more run, let's see if 20 is going to give us 3 points. We get 3 points for 20. Cool. We are done. We're going to grab the Grey Caller's can and get out of here. And with the Grey Caller's can, like I showed before, that'll be a green log at Tithe Farm. So I think I've come up with an idea of what we want to do. Figured I'm trying to ask a few friends and see if they want to form a small group to do some Huey. I haven't really done much of this boss at all. I've only killed Huey 9 times, and we've only gotten the soiled pages so far, so there's several items that we could still get from here. Well, combat achievement.
Another one. Another one.
And there is level 118 HP. Well, that was pretty fun, doing some Huey with some friends. So I think that we're gonna go do some Huey on the Mass World. And that is the You're a Wizard combat achievement completed, which this one's pretty easy. You just have to kill the boss using magic. Okay, so you see this marks tile that I have right here and this other one way over here. So basically, if you're using magic, you can get the 5 kills in a row perfect Huey by doing this. In fact, I think this guy right here, E double, I think he's doing it right now. So like this tile right here is for when this tail comes out. So it basically makes an X, right? So this one is for that area. Yeah, he's standing on that tile. The wave won't hit you if you are standing on that tile. And then you run over here to this tile, and this wave won't hit you if you're standing over here on this tile. So I think this is probably going to be the easiest cheese for that combat achievement. And then you just run over to this side, and you can't attack when you're on this side. You have to wait for the wave to be over, and then you can attack. So you can attack the tail from this side, but you can't from the other side. Like if I'm staying over here, you can't attack that one. It's too far away. You'll get dragged into the wave. Another collection log, a Waska seed. We need those for our prayer regeneration potions. We will take that. And there we go. 2 more combat achievements. 8 extra points. Wow. We will take it, man.
Another one.
And there is level 109 defense. Yo, I just logged in for the day. Not bad. This means that we can now do the other combat achievement. Kill Huey whilst wearing 2 pieces of the Huey Coddle armor. So we have to make the armor first, and then we can do this one. And then the only combat achievement we need to do left after we finish that one is to kill Huey in 2 minutes and 30 seconds or faster with 3 or fewer players. We're going to make the coif and the van braces. We already have the stash unit that we need for the master clue that requires the coif and the van braces. We already have that, but I'm going to go ahead and make the coif and the van braces again because I think it just makes sense to make the coif and the van braces because I think that they'll probably sell easier on the GE as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the coif and the van braces. Also, by the way, this costume needle, you won't ever need to use thread ever again if you have this needle, so that's pretty handy. And that is that combat achievement completed. All right, we got some more hides. I much rather would have had something else, but we'll take the hides. All right, so I'm just kind of going through my bank now because I'm just trying to find some things to do that I could get some collection logs for. This video is going to be all over the place, I'm sure. I don't really have a specific area that I'm really focusing on like I have in my last few videos that I've done. But one thing that we do have is we have a lot of crystal keys. And I don't have a whole lot of crystal shards at the moment. However, when you open the enhanced crystal chest, you have a chance of getting crystal shards back, as well as crystal keys or tooth halves or loop halves back. So we could extend our trip, and we're gonna go try our luck there. We're gonna see if we can't pull another piece of the Dragonstone armor. So we have the helm right now. We just need the gloves, boots, the plate body, and plate legs. This is a really hard armor set to complete. It can take a lot of time to get this, and it's a money sink, man. Like, it's not worth buying the enhanced crystal teleport seat. You will lose a lot of money going for this set. I guess I should also note that you could get an uncut onyx from this chest at a rate of 1 in 10k, which is just kind of dumb, but it's irrelevant for us. I don't need it for the log, and it's so rare, but it's on the drop table. Each crystal key is going to cost me 10 crystal shards per key, so this whole inventory is going to be almost all of my shards. Man, 200 crystal shards down the drain. That quick. And we have opened this chest over 650 times when I finish these up, so can we pull another piece? Alright, we gotta hurry back. Get some runite ore on the ground. Last key. For nothing. Well, we tried. We have a total of 659 openings now. We are now going to go use some of my bird's eggs. We're going to go use these at a chance of getting the evil chicken outfit, which is a pretty rare outfit. A lot of recent updates that Jagex has done over, I don't know, maybe a couple few years now. So they've added birdhouses, and birdhouses, you can get birds, bird eggs nests out of those, which is nice. So that helps speed it up. With forestry, they give out these Twitcher's gloves, and you can set these to whenever you get a bird's nest from woodcutting, you have a higher % chance of it being a bird's nest, bird's egg nest, which that helps too. Along with your kingdom, if you put more workers on the trees, not the hardwood trees, but the normal trees, then you will get some of these back from your kingdom as well. So that also helps a lot with getting bird's eggs. The drop rate for the evil chicken outfit is a 1 in 1200 chance. But there are 4 different pieces of the evil chicken outfit. Any piece is 1 in 300, and just like Barrows and just like the elven chest, there is no duplicate protection for pieces of the outfit. So that means that we could get duplicates. I do not have any pieces at all. I still need the head, the wings, the legs, and the boots, or the feet, I guess. You need all 4 pieces. So anyways, that's what we're going to go do now. We're going to go use our bird's eggs and see if we can get lucky with pulling an evil chicken outfit. Alright, so that is exactly 300 offerings. So now it's official. We are dry. Let's continue. Nothing on the first inventory. Come on, evil chicken outfit. Never lucky, man. That was all the Guthix eggs. Alright, Zammy. Last little bit that we have left. Never lucky, bro. You know what? I'm feeling risky. We're gonna go. I have 3 chewed bones. We're gonna go try and go for the Dragon Full Helm. Next to the Ancient Cavern, you can actually build a pyre ship out of the chewed bones, and there is a 1 in 256 chance to pull a Dragon Full Helm. That is the best drop rate you're gonna get on a Dragon Full Helm. You can also get a Dragon Full Helm just from killing mithril dragons, but it's like a 1 in 32,000 or 1 in 32k chance to get it as just a drop. Extremely rare. We failed on the other 2, so hopefully we can get something out of this, man. All right, we got 3 attempts at a 1 in 256. Can we do it? Let's find out. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my.
I'm speechless right now, bro. Oh my god. No way. No way that just happened. No way that happened. That right there saves me so much time in the future having to grind chewed bones for this. That right there literally makes the video. Let's go, dude. Yes. Yes.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Holy shit. We have 2 more bones to use. We might as well use them since we're here. Holy shit. Imagine a back-to-back. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. I don't even care. I don't even care, bro. We got the Dragon Full Helm. Dude, that's one of the sickest looking helms in the game. That's a badass looking helmet. The Dragon Full Helm Ornament Kit. I already have this from a clue a while back, so we're going to go ahead and use it on this and make it trimmed in gold. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Bro, the Dragon Full Helm is one of those items that is like so iconic to get. Like, it's a super iconic item. We're going to go back and do a little bit more wilderness stuff. We're going to go back to Crazy Archaeologist. We still need the Malediction Shard 2 and the Odium Shard 2. We're at 250kc right now. See if we can't pull one of these. See you later, buddy. Who even PKs at Crazy Archaeologist, bro? What can you get from people that are killing Crazy Archaeologists? Like, the best thing is one of the shards. I can't really go back because he's probably going to be looking for me, so I guess we're switching it up already. Unfortunate. We got 25 kills. I really don't understand why people would want to even PK there. Like, I understand PKing for fun, like, I get it. But you're not really going to get anything out of it, and you're, like, risking way more. Like, that guy was in full void, which I'm sure his void is probably parched. He's risking potentially over 8 mil worth of GP for my monk's robes. They say choose your battles, and that is not a battle that I would choose if I was him. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go figure something else out to do, man. Guys, we just hit 125 million farming XP, and we are still chasing Tangleroot. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Alright, so total herbs, 78 Renars, and we got 17 Waskas. I'm leaving 1 Grammy so I can put a placeholder in the bank for both the Grammy and the cleaned Waskas, but coming right along, man. This is going to be quite a few prayer regeneration potions, which is going to be really nice. That's going to be really good for in the future whenever we actually do the Inferno, when we send Inferno attempts. I have not even tried doing Inferno, not even once. I haven't even attempted it. That is something that I plan to do in the future for another video, because obviously everybody wants to see Inferno. That is obviously good content, so that is in the works. We will get there eventually. Come on, Hispori, give me the pet.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
All right, a new day back at Crazy Archaeologists. Can we pull a shard? We need the Malediction shard and the Odium shard. Can we pull one today? Well, that's not what we want to see. Let's go. Finally, we get one of the shards. It's been a while, dude. All right, so that means that we just have the Malediction shard. It was 386 KC. Let's go, bro. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. I don't know how rare that is, but rune spears typically aren't very great, and I think that's the first one I've gotten this whole time. Oh, no. No. We got a dupe. Well, the first PKer we've seen this whole time. I can't even be mad, bro. We did a lot of KC. That wasn't a bad run. We got 490 KC now. We've done 372 KC on the loot tracker, so 490 minus 372 is what we had 118 KC when we started. So I'm going to end the video here. This was a long one. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had to explain a lot on plugins, which took some extra time, but I plan on doing some skilling next video. I still need to go for the fishing pet, as I am over 21 million fishing XP and I still don't have the heron pet. I will be stacking all of the clues I get as well, and hopefully get to a stack I'm comfortable with to start opening all of my caskets, so that will make for some exciting content. We are ending with a total of 1,155 collections logged in rank 1327. And we gained 8 new log slots this video, with one of them being a huge time save. I am still shocked about that days later. Don't forget to like the video, I would really appreciate it, and drop a sub on the channel, it really does help me out. Thank you guys so much as always for watching, and I will see you next time.